Have you ever noticed how some men seem to disappear from a woman's memory almost immediately, while others leave behind an impression that simply never fades? It's not about his looks. It's not about how funny he was. It's about the way he made her feel. Most men operate reactively. They seek approval, try to impress, over-explain themselves, and hope to be chosen. But a stoic man moves in a completely different way. He doesn't perform for anyone. He simply exists as himself. And that quiet confidence is exactly what remains in her mind. When a man operates from inner strength rather than insecurity, he becomes rare. And rare men are never easily forgotten. Let's go deeper into the 6 traits that make a man unforgettable. Number 1, she never forgets the man who controls his emotions. Think about this. Most men lose their composure the moment they feel rejected or disrespected. They raise their voices, start arguments, or desperately try to prove themselves. A stoic man does the opposite. He breathes, he observes, he responds with calm precision. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not external events. Realize this and you'll find strength." A man who truly lives by that principle becomes difficult to shake. Imagine she tries to provoke you, saying something sharp simply to test your reaction. Instead of reacting emotionally, you remain composed. You give a slight smile and say, "I understand." Then you move forward. That silence, that self-control, it feels different. Because emotional control creates safety. And every woman remembers the man who made her feel safe. Not through dominance, but through peace. Number 2, she never forgets the man who listens more than he speaks. Today, everyone wants to be heard. Everyone is pushing their opinions, interrupting, debating, and trying to have the final word. But a stoic man listens deeply. He doesn't merely hear the words. He listens for the meaning behind them. When she speaks, he isn't waiting for his opportunity to answer. He isn't mentally preparing his next sentence. He is simply present. That presence communicates something powerful. You matter enough for me to be silent. And that kind of silence becomes unforgettable because very few people are willing to offer it. When she feels genuinely understood, her heart begins connecting that stillness with warmth, safety, and respect. That's how emotional connections are created. Not through endless talking, but through truly listening. Number 3, she never forgets the man who walks away in peace. Endings reveal who a man really is. Most men beg, argue, or desperately try to force closure when they are rejected. A stoic man doesn't. He simply says, "I wish you well." And he walks away. No anger, no revenge, because his worth isn't determined by the outcome. That kind of peace is both powerful and unsettling. She expected chaos, but instead she found calm. She expected drama, but instead she witnessed mastery. And that moment stays in her mind. He didn't chase me. He let me go. That quiet dignity earns a level of respect she may not even be able to explain. Walking away isn't weakness. It's evidence that you belong to yourself. And very few men ever reach that level of inner strength. Number 4, she never forgets the man who lives for a mission greater than her. A stoic man's life doesn't revolve around another person. It revolves around purpose. He wakes up with goals, creates something meaningful, and continues growing every day. When she realizes that you don't abandon everything just to receive her attention, that your mission comes first, she respects you even more. Epictetus once said, "If you want to improve, be willing to be thought foolish and stupid because your path won't always make sense to other people, but that path gives your life direction, structure, and meaning." Women are drawn to men with direction because direction creates certainty and certainty feels safe. When you're focused, she knows she cannot easily pull you away from your path. And ironically, That's when you become even more attractive because she sees that your life is already full and that she has to earn her place within it. Number 5, she never forgets the man whose presence brings calm, not chaos. Excitement fades, passion fades, but calm remains. Most relationships fall apart because they are built around emotional highs, jealousy, tension, and drama. A stoic man brings balance. His energy feels like taking a deep breath after a long and exhausting day. When she's with him, she feels grounded. She can relax, be herself, and trust that he isn't going to lose control. And that's when she starts associating your presence with peace. And once a woman connects you with peace, she doesn't easily forget you because peace is rare and people never forget where they found it. Number 6, she never forgets the man who forgives silently. Forgiveness isn't weakness, it's strength. When you forgive, you're not saying that what happened was acceptable. You're saying that it no longer has power over you. A stoic man doesn't seek revenge or spread gossip. He allows time to reveal the truth because holding on to bitterness only poisons the soul. And when she realizes that you've moved on without resentment, she feels something that can be difficult to put into words. Respect. Because forgiveness requires a kind of strength that most people don't possess. Marcus Aurelius said it best. The best revenge is to be unlike your enemy. That's the essence of Stoicism. Mastering yourself instead of trying to control other people. So let's bring everything together. A woman never forgets the man who remains calm under pressure, listens with presence, walks away in peace, lives with purpose, radiates calm, and forgives without bitterness. An unforgettable man isn't the loudest person in the room. He's the man who carries quiet strength, the one who stays centered regardless of what happens around him. His confidence doesn't come from validation, but from virtue. He doesn't try to control how other people see him. He focuses only on how he chooses to show up. That's what makes him unforgettable. Because long after the messages disappear, the memories become blurry and the emotions settle down, she'll still remember the man who refused to lose himself while trying to win her. She'll remember the one who chose peace over pride, purpose over attention, and wisdom over reaction. If this message resonated with you, give it a like, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to our channel for more insights on ancient wisdom, modern strength, and emotional mastery. If you've reached the end of this lesson, comment, "I finished the lesson." I'd love to know who truly walks this path with discipline. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay grounded, stay calm, and walk your path with quiet confidence.